Firstly, I'm a strong believer that you can do anything that you put your mind to it. Think of your life and your career as a book that you are writing, that you are the editor of, and only you can write it. And you have every right to write that book however you feel, and you can do it.
Alongside push work, I also do creative writing projects, so one of my all-time favourite books is Stephen King on writing. It's part biography, part writing tips, as it discusses the various things he's come up against in his careers, various obstacles, and how he's used that to progress himself and improve his skills. Similar to what you'll be doing, it's all about thinking about the obstacles that you're coming up against and how you can channel that in something positive, and how you can use it to develop your interests, develop your skills, and get into essentially your dream career just like he did.
So I just want to talk quickly about a book I've recently read, since getting back into reading at old age, about Brian Wood, an English soldier, and his time in the Middle East, and the subsequent personal and public battles that took place when he returned to the UK. Without support of family and friends and those around him, some professionals, without doubt Brian would be in a different place today. He's used it to move on in his life, starting his own business called Keep Attacking, and that's become the mantra for him taking forward. What I would say for you in your educational life, yep, it's okay to take a breather now and then, it's okay to reflect, but always you must keep trying to move forward. Keep attacking.
Yes, it's an ever-changing story. Every day something new's happening. Your actions and your thoughts, it's all a book. It's all one big story.
One of my most favourite recent reads is the Stalking Jack the Ripper series by Escalco. Now this is a historical fiction set in 1888 at the height of the Jack the Ripper murders in Whitechapel in London. Now we follow our main character, Miss Audrey Rose, who is combating stereotyping, social injustice and sexism, all in order to pursue her dream of becoming a forensic scientist to combat these murders. Now, she overcomes this by surrounding herself with people who encourage her, love her, and really want her to work hard towards her chosen dream. This is something that we can all take away. We choose who we surround ourselves with, so let's make sure it's positive and gives us the energy we need to pursue what we want out of life.
They also say that your life is a story. Icelandic phrase, ad Ganga medbok I Maganum, which means everyone gives birth to a book. And my story right now, my chapter is, I got up this morning and obviously went on a run to the top of Salisbury Crags in Edinburgh. But Nelson Mandela had an amazing life story. Spent 27 years in prison fighting for equality in South Africa, fighting for his morals, for ethics, to treat people equally. And he had a thing where he said that you're always aiming for the top of a mountain, and 27 years he was in prison, he was aiming for getting to the top of a mountain. But actually when he got freed, you achieve something, and then he realised there's always a higher mountain to climb. Probably can't see it in the background there because of the weather, but that is a huge, bigger hill than what I'm on now.
So life and books, they're pretty much the same. I mean, we have a beginning, middle and end. We have big chapters and small chapters. And life can come in various different sizes, like it could be like a small bit and chip book, or it could be a massive novel. So just take it as it comes, and just know that when you're writing your book, you're writing it, you're creating the decisions, you're making the new chapters. So make your life a novel.
Hi, it's Natasha from the Humber Outreach Programme. So one of my favourite books will always be the Harry Potter series. This is because it was released when I was growing up, as were the films. So the characters grew in the stories just as I did throughout their childhood. Although the characters in the books live very, very different lives to ours, it actually is relatable, and I think that's why it's so engaging. So it shows you that whatever happens to you, whatever your upbringing, whatever your kind of circumstances, it's all about what's inside, your self-belief and your self-motivation that makes a difference. Harry goes from a very unstable childhood to face lots and lots of different challenges, and he's managed to overcome them in such a rewarding and prosperous way. It also, in the book, has lots of different themes such as friendship, loyalty, jealousy, family issues, which I think is why it makes it so relatable.
Hello there, my favourite book is Everything is Figure-Outable by Marie Folio. It's about the trials and tribulations she has faced in her personal and professional life. but by having a positive approach that everything is figure-outable, she was able to see the positive side of things. Despite her success as a dance instructor and having worked on the New York Stock Exchange, Marie had a thirst for growing her own business as a life coach. Along the way, she faced setbacks from being taken seriously whilst growing her business to balancing her time. The book teaches you to deal with criticism, bounce back from failure, and strive for progress, not perfection. In the end, she didn't just figure things out, she went on to be named by Oprah Winfrey as a thought leader for the next generation.